It took me about 25 years to learn what I'm going to share with you in about the next 10 minutes. Hola, beautiful soul, and welcome to Live Beyond the Illusion. I'm Jody, and we're going to dive into another illusion. And I'm going to keep it short, but man, I wish I would have known this 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 25 years ago when I started. I've been down the healing journey for a long time. Now that I know what I know, there's nothing to heal. That's the first thing. There is nothing to heal. We are here as consciousness in this avatar suit creating experiences. Life is created by me, for me, through me, not to me. But we've been kind of led to believe that things have happened to us, victim consciousness, and in order to get closer to it, God, universe, source, creator, the one, the divine, ascension, however you want to look at it, we have to be worthy. We have to be cleansed and purified and vegan and all this stuff. That's just human fuckery. And I say that really. It's a lot of judgments. It's a lot of human perspectives because we are it. So 25 years of different healing modalities, rituals, full moon ceremonies, sweat lodges, techniques. I mean, you name it. I studied it, did it, got certified in it, and there's nothing wrong with any of them. But you don't need them. You really don't, because there's no power in any of the techniques, rituals, processes, journaling, affirming, like all that stuff. It's giving power to something else when really we're the power, because we are all that is. We are I am, right? We are projections of consciousness having a human experience. And we've gotten pretty serious about this experience. And if I would have known, I probably would have been retired by now. But, some of us do have to go on a journey or a process. But, knowing what I know now, that I am all that is, and I'm creating every single second of every minute, and I'm manifesting all the time, but am I manifesting from I am or I am not? That's really what it comes down to. That's it in a nutshell. Nutshell. I am not. And if you are really tuned in and aligned and remember and know who you are, then it is always I am. Right? It's really that simple. Not always easy, but simple. We are not our experiences. It doesn't matter if, I grew up in a pretty dysfunctional household. I don't need to go into detail, but it wasn't there was shit going on. So we're products of our environment. So we take on the energies of that, and then we think we got to heal ourselves, and this happened to me, so this means this. And the thing is, nothing has meaning until we give it. Here's the other thing that I've learned. Well, if nothing has meaning till I give it meaning, we've taken on a lot of collective meanings, our parents and families and people that were well-meaning, their belief systems, their meaning, but is it our meaning? And does it work in my favor? Because we create negative stories all the time that go against ourselves when we give things meanings that aren't in our favor. It's the same way as giving something a meaning in our favor. So why not do it in our favor? Does that make sense? So, say you have an SP and they didn't text you for a day. Do you start going into a spin? Or, older people, let's not deal with SP. Maybe it's, I don't have as much money in my bank account as I'd like at my age. I didn't think I would be where I'm at. So what meaning are you giving that? I'm a failure, I'm not good enough, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Or, hey, so I didn't do things the way everybody else did. Does that mean there's something wrong with me? That means maybe I'm free. Do you see how we can give things different meanings? So I'm learning to give things always meaning in my favor, because nothing has meaning until you give it. So why not always give it in your favor? Well, they were just rude to me at that restaurant. The waiter was just rude to me. I wonder why. Like, I didn't do anything. Well, maybe they're just having an off day. Nothing to do with me. Why bring me into it? As a simple example. But everything, it's just made so harder, more difficult, and layers, and you got to do this and that to get to the 5D or ascend, or you know what? It's what you desire. It's what you give meaning to. It's where is your attention and focus, and who are you being? I am, I'm not. I can, I can't. I have, I don't have. It's really that simple. We are not our experiences. We're not our thoughts. We're not our feelings. We're not our body. We're not our labels. We're not our bank accounts. All of that's outside of us as the 3D illusion. We are the projector, yes, but not enough money in my bank account. Wow, the bank just hasn't updated my bank account yet. That's interesting. I wonder when they're going to update it. You can go on little rampages and because 3D is only reflecting you, right? Your state of awareness, your state of consciousness. Who am I being? Oh, I'm worried. I don't have enough money in my bank account. You might have way more money than a lot of people in the world that would be thrilled to have that kind of money in the bank account. It's all a perspective, right? So what perspective? Who am I being? And where is my attention, my focus, my energy, my awareness? What meaning am I giving it? So you got to always give it in your favor. Be aware of who am I being? Where's my attention, which is your awareness, which is your life force. And I've learned now that I don't go on affirmation rampages. I break pattern if I start having any doubting thoughts, which are seldom anymore, but they still do come up, and I go, no, I am that I am. I am. I know who I am, and I am. Gets a little, and I am the desired version of me now. I am this way now, because everything just happens in the moment of now. That's the other thing. There is no time, really. There is here. There's the illusion of linear past, present, and future, but really in time-space reality, there's only now, and you're always creating from the moment of now. So when we think of the past experience, like when I think of my childhood, I have no fear, animosity, guilt, shame, anger. I don't blame. It just was. And it's interesting because you can also revise it to change it, which is interesting because you're doing it in the moment of now. But when you're neutral and more of the observer, then the real you starts coming out more, because you're not attached and identifying with something out there that can trigger you or get you emotional or get you reactive. You respond instead of reacting. So it's always inside, as within, so without. It's always who am I being? I am being I am. I am the observer. I am awareness. I am the best version of me. I am love. I am perfection. I am happy, whole, healthy, and complete, if you really want to go on a rampage. Where's my attention and my focus? Am I complaining, bitching, moaning? And it's interesting. Yesterday, I had a bunch of phone calls from different people, great conversations, but I realized how much we really like to talk about our problems. Not about how great things are or what's great in the world. It's, oh, they're doing this and they're bringing in digital light and they're doing blah, blah, blah. I was a little exhausted when I got off the phone. I'm like, nope, that's not me. So I went and did something that really fed my soul. I did some art. I just played a little, right? And that's another one. Be a little more playful. Be a little more light about it. Think of childlike sense of wonder and curiosity and playfulness. I mean, we're pretty serious. We're linear, logical. It's got to make sense. Everything's separate, and I don't have, and I can't, and Go into your imagination and play. That's your superpower. That's another thing. Give it to yourself first. As within, so without. I am. I know who I am. I'm remembering who I am. I am versus I am not. I can versus I can't. I have versus I have not. It's actually really simple. Not always easy, but if you tell yourself it's easy, it's easier. Every day it's just easy. I'm the new version of me now. It will get easier because you are the operant power. I am the operant power of my reality. And everybody's having their own reality. That's the other thing. There is no one definite reality. We are all having our own realities. And then there's one that comes together kind of like the collective, right? That's why they, whoever they are, own everything because they dictate, they control the narrative. Your best thing you could do for yourself is stop watching the news, probably stop watching TV altogether. I do watch movies sometimes, but as far as the regular TV show, not happening. I even take myself off scrolling and that I post and I go about my day. Because when I go into like Facebook, I can't believe it's all a lot of doomsdays or advertising or people I don't know because Facebook is messing with us too. So being present, doing what you love to do. We didn't come here to struggle. We didn't come here to hustle and grind. We came here to align, to remember, to play the game of remembering who we are by creating experiences that align from within. As within, so without. So even though I had a wonderful journey, I met a lot of people, I did a lot of healing techniques, a lot of sessions on me, but I did them from the perspective of thinking I needed to be healed. I was broken. I was really fucked up. And what's wrong with me? Nothing. And nothing's wrong with you either. We're just here having experiences and we get thrown off. We get distracted. We let other people kind of influence us or the social media or advertising. But when we kind of, I'm going to say block that or use that less and start trusting ourselves more, remembering and then knowing who reality shifts. It has to. Because then you know who you are. And nothing and no one has power over you anymore. And that's when you're truly free. So I hope that makes sense. It took me 25 years of all these different techniques and modalities and rituals and processes. And again, there's nothing wrong with any of them. They're permission slips. But it always comes back to there's no power in any of those. They need you in order to work. Therefore, you are the power. So why not go straight to it? I know who I am. I am all that I am. I am that I am. My dog's moaning. I know who I am. I remember who I am. I'm the operant power of my reality. I'm the commander. I'm the writer, the coder, the programmer, the dreamer, the main character. And I'm going to start acting like it because I'm going to start consciously creating my reality with intention and being more present. That's what it comes down to. So, and having fun along the way. Why not? It's our lives. Why not? So on that note, continue having an amazing day. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.